Wow, that's such a cool idea to build. Why didn't I figure it out myself? Let's learn how to build the best attraction.
Round 1.
Okay, so I am starting my build right now, and I want to make a trampoline. I think a trampoline is one of the best attractions you can possibly have because everyone loves bouncing. Kids love it, adults love it. It is just pure fun. And the cool thing is I am going to use these special bouncy castle blocks for the build. These blocks are perfect for a trampoline because they actually bounce you when you land on them, so it is not just going to look like a trampoline. It is going to function like one too. That is the best kind of Minecraft build, one that looks right and works right at the same time. I am grabbing light blue and lime green bouncy castle blocks for the base platform. Light blue and lime green are bright, cheerful colors that scream fun and excitement. When you see a real bouncy castle or trampoline at a carnival or a birthday party, it is always covered in bright primary colors because those colors are associated with joy and energy. Nobody makes a gray or brown trampoline. That would be depressing. I am placing the light blue and lime green blocks in an alternating pattern to create the flat bouncing surface. This is the part you actually jump on, so it needs to be wide enough for someone to land on comfortably. Now I am building up the borders around the edge of the trampoline platform. For these, I am using red, yellow, and orange bouncy castle blocks. These warm colors contrast nicely with the cool blue and green of the base surface. The borders serve an important purpose beyond just looking good. On a real trampoline, the edges are padded and raised to prevent jumpers from accidentally bouncing off the side and falling to the ground. That is a basic safety feature. The raised border acts as a bumper that redirects you back toward the center of the jumping surface. I am stacking these colored blocks a few layers high around all four sides of the base, creating walls of red, yellow, and orange that frame the bouncing area. The warm to hot color gradient from yellow to orange to red also visually signals the edge of the safe zone, almost like a warning that says do not go past this point. Now, I am adding a special mesh fencing on top of the red border section. On real trampolines, especially the newer ones designed for safety, there is a tall net enclosure that surrounds the entire jumping surface. This net catches you if you bounce too high or too far to the side, preventing falls and injuries. My mesh fence represents that safety netting. I am placing it right on top of the red border blocks, so it extends upward and creates a vertical barrier all around the trampoline. On top of the mesh, I am placing red carpet blocks. Carpet in Minecraft is extremely thin, only 1/16 of a block tall, so it sits almost flush on top of whatever surface you place it on. The red carpet on top of the fence adds a clean, finished look and caps off the border with a matching color. Now for the final detail. I am building the corner posts of the trampoline. Every real trampoline enclosure has vertical poles at the corners that hold up the safety net. Without these support poles, the net would just flop over and not protect anyone. I am building tall columns at each corner using orange, yellow, and red bouncy castle blocks stacked vertically. The alternating colors on the poles match the border colors, keeping the whole design visually cohesive. These poles rise up above the border height and give the trampoline a sense of structure and sturdiness. They frame the jumping area from every angle and make the whole attraction look complete and professional, like something you would actually see at a real amusement park or playground. Phew, it took so much effort. Great, my trampoline is ready.
Hello?
Hey, Banana Kid, look, I built it. Do you like?
No.
What? Is this really not the best attraction?
Oh.
But I love trampolines so much. Maybe then you'll try to build the best attraction yourself?
Yay!
They ran to the place. This is where your building will be. Are you ready?
Yahoo!
Then go ahead.
Round 2.
Banana Kid is starting his build, and he is grabbing white concrete and orange concrete. I am not sure what he is making yet. It looks like he is building some kind of curved ramp or slide going downward. White concrete and orange concrete make a clean, bright color combination, white for the main structure and orange for accent stripes or sections. The slide curves as it descends, which is interesting. Most water slides are not just straight drops. They curve and twist to make the ride more exciting and to control the speed of the rider. A curved descent also covers more horizontal distance, which means the rider spends more time on the slide before reaching the bottom. Banana Kid is alternating between white and orange blocks as he builds, creating a striped pattern along the slide surface. The orange stripes on white make it look like a classic water park slide. You know those big colorful tube slides you see at amusement parks. Now, he is building upward, and it looks like the slide connects to some kind of wide funnel or bowl shape at the top. He is using the same white and orange concrete to construct this funnel. The funnel is wide at the top and narrows as it goes down, channeling anything inside it toward the slide below. Wait, I think I am starting to figure out what this is. The funnel shape, the spiraling descent? Is this a toilet flush water slide? Like one of those water park rides where you spin around inside a giant bowl before getting flushed down through a tube, kind of like going down a toilet drain. That is actually a real type of water slide that exists at some water parks. It is based on the same physics as water going down a drain. The circular motion of the funnel creates centripetal acceleration. Spinning the rider around faster and faster as they descend toward the narrower center, just like how water spirals faster as it approaches a drain hole. Banana Kid is making the funnel walls tall enough that a rider would not fly over the edge from the centrifugal force. The white and orange concrete gives it a clean water park aesthetic. He is now building another smaller slide section above the funnel, connecting to it from above. This would be the entry slide, the part where riders start their descent before entering the big spinning funnel. On real water slides like this, you usually start on a straight or gently curved section to build up some initial speed, and then you drop into the funnel where the real excitement happens. The upper slide feeds riders into the funnel at the right angle and speed for the spinning effect to work properly. If you entered the funnel too slowly, you would just slide straight down without spinning. If you entered too fast, you could fly over the wall. The entry angle and speed have to be calibrated correctly, which is why real water slide engineers spend a lot of time on the physics calculations. Now Banana Kid is working on the back of the structure, building a tall tower out of white concrete. This is the access tower, the structure that riders climb to reach the top of the slide. Every water slide needs a way for people to get up to the starting point, and usually that is a tall staircase tower built right next to or behind the slide itself. Banana Kid is making it out of white concrete to match the rest of the structure. Inside the tower, he is placing oak stairs to create an actual staircase that you can walk up. Oak stairs have a nice, warm, natural wood color that contrasts with the cold, white concrete walls. In real water parks, the access stairs are often made of non-slip material and have handrails for safety. The staircase winds upward through the tower, level by level, taking riders from ground level all the way up to the top of the slide. On the front and back of this tower structure, Banana Kid is adding white concrete stairs as decorative elements. Stair blocks have that angled shape that adds visual variety to flat surfaces. When you place stair blocks on the exterior of a building, they create a stepped pattern that looks more interesting than a plain flat wall. It adds depth and shadow to the surface, making the structure look more architectural and polished. The white concrete stairs match the white concrete walls perfectly, so the decoration blends seamlessly with the structure, while still adding that extra layer of visual detail. The staircase inside the tower is divided into 3 floors, and Banana Kid is now adding floors at each level using wooden planks. Each floor creates a landing where climbers can pause and rest before continuing up the next flight of stairs. In real buildings and water park towers, landings between stair flights serve multiple purposes. They give people a place to catch their breath, they change the direction of the stairs so the tower does not need to be as long, and they provide emergency gathering points in case of evacuation. Banana Kid is also placing oak fences at each landing level as barriers and railings. Fences in Minecraft are 1.5 blocks tall, making them perfect for railings because they are too tall for players to accidentally walk over. On each floor, the fence prevents people from falling off the edge of the landing back down the stairwell. Safety first. Now, Banana Kid is moving to the front of the slide, right at the bottom where riders would splash down after the ride. He is building a rectangular outline using white concrete slabs. Slabs are half-height blocks, so using them for the border gives the pool edge a lower profile than full blocks would. He is removing blocks from the inside of this rectangle, clearing out space to create a basin. This is going to be a splash pool. the body of water at the bottom of the slide where riders land safely after their descent. Every water slide needs a pool at the bottom because without one, riders would just slam into the ground at high speed. The water absorbs the impact and slows the rider down safely. The physics behind it is that water provides resistance against your body as you enter it, gradually decelerating you instead of stopping you instantly like solid ground would. Banana Kid is now lining the walls and floor of this pool with white concrete. White concrete on the interior surfaces of a pool gives it that clean, bright, chlorinated look that you associate with well-maintained swimming pools. Real pools often have white or light blue tiles on the inside for exactly this reason. Light colors make the water look cleaner and more inviting, and they also make it easier to see the bottom of the pool, which is important for safety. Banana Kid is covering every interior surface, making sure there are no gaps or exposed dirt blocks that would ruin the clean pool aesthetic. The walls are smooth and even, the floor is flat and level. It looks like a proper pool basin now. Now he is lowering the pool walls by 1 block, making the pool slightly shallower than it was before. A splash pool at the bottom of a water slide does not need to be super deep. In fact, splash pools are intentionally kept shallow, usually only a few feet deep, because the goal is to slow you down, not to submerge you completely. A very deep pool at the bottom of a high-speed slide could actually be dangerous because riders might plunge too far underwater before surfacing. A shallower pool provides enough water to cushion the landing while keeping riders close to the surface where they can stand up and walk out easily. Banana Kid is now filling this adjusted pool with water. He is placing water source blocks throughout the basin, and they spread out to fill the entire pool. The water turns the white concrete basin into a sparkling blue pool. Banana Kid is now going back up to the very top of the slide structure. He is placing water at the top of the upper slide and inside the funnel bowl. Water flows down the slide surface, creating that slippery, fast-moving stream that riders slide along on a real water slide. The water cascades down from the top entry point, flows through the funnel where it spirals around and then rushes down the lower slide section into the splash pool at the bottom. The flowing water connects every part of the attraction into one continuous ride experience. It looks really cool watching the water spiral down through the funnel section. The circular flow pattern is mesmerizing. Banana Kid has built a complete toilet flush-style water slide with an entry ramp, a spinning funnel, an exit slide, a splash pool, and a full access tower with stairs. I have to admit, this thing looks like a real water park attraction.
Where did everyone run off to? Hey guys, what's that noise you're making?
Banana Kid and I are building the best attraction, JJ. Who did it better?
Oh, both of your buildings look great, but I think it's up to the audience to decide who did the best.
Yes, JJ, you're right. Maybe then you have comments on the construction of Banana Kid?
Yes, there are a couple of comments. Personally, I don't really like this type of roller coaster. I'm afraid of drowning in it every time.
I totally agree with you, JJ. Maybe you'll build the best attraction?
Okay, then let's run to the place.
JJ, good luck to you. We'll wait in the house.
But?
Thanks, guys. Then I'm starting. Round 3. I am going to build something truly extreme today. I want to create the ultimate diving attraction, a pool so deep and a diving platform so high that it pushes the limits of what is possible in Minecraft. Let me start with the pool. I am placing quartz slabs to outline the borders of my pool on the surface. Quartz is a beautiful, clean white material with a smooth, polished surface that looks luxurious and modern. It is the kind of material you would see at a high-end resort pool or a professional diving facility. Quartz slabs for the border give the pool edge a sleek, low-profile look. I am marking out a large rectangular perimeter and removing the blocks from the middle to prepare the basin area. Now, I am going to take this to the next level. I want this pool to go all the way down to the very bottom of the Minecraft world. That means digging from the surface all the way down through hundreds of blocks of stone, deep slate, and bedrock substitute layers until I hit the absolute lowest point the game allows. To do this efficiently, I am going to use commands. Digging this deep by hand would take hours and hours. I am tunneling straight down from the pool area, cutting through layer after layer of underground material. Once I reach the bottom, I am using a fill command to replace all the blocks along the pool walls with quartz. Every single wall surface from the very bottom of the world all the way up to the surface is now lined with smooth white quartz. This creates an incredibly deep vertical shaft lined entirely with polished white stone. Looking down from the surface, it is like staring into a bottomless white pit. The quartz walls catch the light and make the whole shaft look bright and clean despite being hundreds of blocks deep. Now, I am using another command to fill this entire shaft with water. From the very bottom of the world to the surface, solid water all the way through. That is hundreds of blocks of water depth. To put that in perspective, the deepest real-world swimming pool ever built is only about 60 meters deep. This pool goes down over 300 blocks, which in Minecraft scale is over 300 meters deep. It is absurdly, ridiculously, impossibly deep. At the bottom, there were some cobblestone blocks that formed when the water made contact with leftover lava from the deep underground lava layers. When water touches lava in Minecraft, it creates cobblestone. I am clearing those cobblestone blocks out so the bottom of the pool is clean and clear. Now, for the diving platform. I am building a single column of quartz going straight up from the edge of the pool, 1 block wide, rising higher and higher into the sky. I am stacking quartz blocks on top of each other, going up and up and up. This pillar is going to be the tallest structure I have ever built. It keeps going, past the clouds, past the normal building height, all the way up as high as the game will allow. This is the tallest possible pillar in Minecraft, a single column of white quartz rising from pool level to the absolute maximum build height. It looks incredible from the ground, this impossibly thin white line stretching up into the sky and disappearing into the clouds above. The quartz material makes it look like a gleaming white needle piercing the heavens. At the very top of this pillar, I am placing a long ladder so you can actually climb up here. The ladder clings to the side of the quartz column and extends all the way down, providing access to the summit. Climbing this ladder would take an incredibly long time in survival mode, but it makes the platform accessible. At the very top, I am building a small diving board, a short platform extending out over empty air, positioned directly above the deep pool far below. Standing on this platform, you can look down and see the tiny blue square of the pool surface hundreds and hundreds of blocks below. The ground looks like a miniature model from up here. The clouds are below you. It is absolutely terrifying and absolutely thrilling at the same time. The same. And now for the moment of truth. I am standing on the edge of the diving board. Looking down, the pool is just a tiny speck of blue in a vast landscape far below. The wind is howling up here. This is the highest possible dive into the deepest possible pool in Minecraft. I am jumping. I am falling. The air rushes past as I plummet downward at maximum velocity. The ground is getting closer, the pool is getting bigger, and I hit the water with a massive splash. The deep pool absorbs the impact perfectly. Great! My springboard is ready. It's time for me to show it to the guys.
What?
Wow, JJ, you've got the best ride. I love diving so much. I was also very surprised by the depth of the pool. I was even scared at first when I didn't see its edges.
Thank you guys. I am very glad that you liked my building. Friends, be sure to write in the comments whose building you liked the most. Well, I think it's time for us to finish.
Yes, JJ, you're right.
Subscribe and like. Bye-bye.